That's right guys, we're back on the Newcastle career mode, and thank you for everyone who supported that first video. Really means the world to me. Anyway, this is what the league table's looking like after last episode, all the way down in the 17th, but of course we do have a game in hand. The team's looking really nice with plus stats to absolutely everyone in the starting 11. We've got a lot of games to get through today, as well as transfer deadline day. You really don't want to miss some of these games, they're absolutely brilliant. So let's get into it. Spurs, Premier League. Well, starting this game up against Tottenham here, only 8 minutes in, I was really struggling for possession off the bat. You could definitely tell that they are a top quality side, and they are probably the best team we've had to face as of yet. So yeah, I was very worried about the game, but to be honest with you, yeah, they started off well. Lucas and Doherty just playing it around in that right corner there. Plays Dele out. Well, I don't quite know why Boateng was doing his best 2015 impression versus Messi, but Jesus Christ, 1-0 down already thanks to Boateng. These are what the halftime stats look like. Tottenham absolutely dominated on possession as per usual, but nevertheless we get into the second half now. Longstaff gets it to Correa to Belotti, and what a shot by Andrea Belotti in the 75th minute. We get an equaliser so late on. Shortly after that though, Almiron on the ball currently. He plays it to Sean Longstaff, who plays it to Belotti. No way, surely not. He scores a mega goal in the 84th minute. We are back on top of this game somehow.
The final minute of normal time. Can he finish this?
Well, that was 100% handball, but I'm just going to roll with it, to be honest with you. Well, despite Boateng clearly handballing it in the box and the referee not caring in the world, Correa, we're on the ball now with a lovely back heel to Miguel. Almiron chips it up, feeds it through Lloris's legs, and it is 3-1 in the 95th minute. Well, that's the best comeback you're ever going to see, and no, it's not on your mum's chin. Damn! 3-1 against Spurs in the 90th minute. Thank you very much. Let's get into the next one. Well, just before we get into the next game against Crystal Palace, it's transfer deadline day. Nothing really much happened. We got rid of a few fringe players, but that's about it. Crystal Palace, Premier League. So this game wasn't the most exciting one in the world. However, towards the end of the first half, Crystal Palace come close with a shot from Zaha. Like I said, not exciting at all. These are the halftime stats. Despite 3 shots on target for both teams, they weren't anything special. Let's get into the second half. We do have an opportunity where Correa feeds Belotti through. He's able to somehow cut in on his left foot, have a shot at the keeper, but it's just wide of the post. Despite that upsetting effort though, here comes our substitute Giovanni Reina playing a lovely ball across to Almiron, who first time passes it across the face of goal, and Andrea Belotti, of course, the man who's in form, scoring for us, gets us a goal. Well, that goal was so late on in the 89th minute, but here is the full-time stats. Not really much happened in this game despite the highlights, well, despite the stats saying we had 6 shots on target. I can't recall ever seeing 6 shots, so yeah, nevertheless, through to the next one. Sheffield, Premier League. Back at home now at St James's Park. Now I was really hoping to not take this game down to the wire to the 89th minute. I was hoping to win this game and just get it shored up. That we did though. Giovanni Reina on the ball now. Nice little La Croqueta feeding Andrea Belotti, who takes a dodgy touch but nevertheless chips the keeper, and that is it for 1-0. We don't stop there though. DeAndre Yedlin with a perfectly timed slide tackle, and not even that, a perfectly timed cross to Andrea Belotti, who heads home for a second. Just 12 minutes in, he's got himself a brace. The man is so in form at the moment, getting all of our goals pretty much. We're not done there guys. Giovanni Reina once again, who's been superb in this game so far, plays St Maximin through, and his sheer pace can just skin the Sheffield United defenders, and look at that for a finish. Brilliant, brilliant stuff from the Frenchman, and that is 3-0. Oh no, not again. 35 minutes in. This time it's Scott McSauce, our captain of the football club, brings it up the pitch, shoots, and it's saved by Ramsdale. Nevertheless, the corner after that shot, Almiron plays a lovely ball in. It's Jerome Boateng who gets us a 4th inside 35 minutes. What a display we're putting on in this first half. Well, here are the halftime stats, absolutely dominating Sheffield on the chances side of things. We're still low on possession, but we're always going to be low on possession. Let's get into the second half. Well, Sheffield United did actually come quite close here. John Guidetti, able to tackle both our defenders, has a shot with his right foot, but Dubravka is there to make a save. Well, that is seriously really all that happened in that game. 4-0 victory, nevertheless. We'll take it on to the next one. Well, just before we get into our next game, look at the table, how it's changed from the start. We started in 17th, now we're in 4th. Tottenham Hotspur EFL Cup. So going into this game against Tottenham Hotspur now, and I was very, very optimistic indeed. I was happy with our 3-1 win last time, but I can't help but think, you know, we did get a little bit lucky. I mean, 3 late goals against a tired Spurs side, you know, there's definitely got to be some luck in that.
Maximan plays with Ryan Fraser in the wide areas, and it's two, and he might be through here. There it is, the opening goal.
Who am I kidding, guys? This team of lads is unbelievable. Joaquin Correa with a lovely diving header. St. Maximin's got the pace. Oh gosh, we're going to win stuff this year. Correa wasn't done there though. Fraser on the ball, plays the man in, and he hits it from outside the box with his left foot, and it's an amazing goal by Joaquin Correa. Easily the best goal we have scored this season, and that man there is something special. What a signing he has been, and Jesus, yeah, he is something special indeed. We'll just have another look at this. Lovely, lovely shot by Correa, and I can't help but think Scott McTominay, the captain of the club, was whispering stuff in his ear here, telling him, you know, if you don't get this in, you're going to be sold. Next up, a free kick with the man of the hour. 23 yards out, we line up to take it. Actually, green time it, and it's Joaquin Correa to hit the post. Now, towards the end of this half, now Spurs have the ball, and Ndombele over the top to Lucas, who plays Harry Kane through, who's in loads of space here, but does a little drag back. Manquillo's there to make a tackle. I pass it to Dubravka, and I know what you're thinking. Why pass it back to Dubravka and risk conceding? But look at the time. The whistle should have gone. We have possession in our own half, and I don't know. However, this happened.
Could reduce the deficit, and he does. There is hope for them, despite the...
Well, the halftime stats are as follows. Possession-wise, we're actually looking okay this time, and even chances-wise, we're looking golden. Well, pretty much instantly in the second half, Son plays Ndombele, does a little ball roll there, does a little roulette as well, really showing off his skills, and still doing them, as a matter of fact. Ndombele, though, still collecting the ball and giving it out to Harry Winks, who's around the edge of our box, Lucas on it, who plays Harry Kane, and Spurs stun us with an equaliser, and I was really, really confused how that happened, but nevertheless, we are now equal. Don't mind me though, St. Maximin on the ball, plays it to Andy Carroll, who's, you know, not been the best in this game so far, but he dribbles it up nicely, plays Joaquin Correa through for his hat-trick, and a lovely finish into the bottom left corner. Gets us a potential winner in this match, and also completes a hat-trick. The first hat-trick of the season goes to that beautiful, beautiful Argentinian man, and it's a lovely, lovely finish. Well, it really looks like we're going to win this game. 89th minute now, and, you know, 3-2 against Spurs. What an absolute display from the lads to, you know, actually win this game. Can't believe it.
He smashed it. And the keeper's given it away inexcusably. Can't miss, surely. Oh, late drama here. All level again. Incredible.
I don't want anyone to comment on that, please. That's right, guys, we are going to go to penalties, and I couldn't believe it either. I wasn't trying to pass to Vinicius, obviously. I was trying to pass to the closest defender, but I just messed up, panicked, and yeah. Well, these are the lovely men that are going to hopefully be taking me to glory throughout this competition, and this is the first penalty shootout of the season. Callum Wilson, goal. Dele Alli, goal. Fabian Schär, saved. Heung-min Son, goal. Ryan Fraser, goal. Carlos Vinicius, goal. Miguel Almiron, goal. Steven Bergwijn, missed. Joaquin Correa, goal. Jedson Fernandez, saved. That's right, guys. Who knew Carl Darlow could save penalties as well as Dubravka? We are through in the EFL Cup. Fulham, Premier League. This was a bit of a difficult one. Fulham get a lucky early goal, to be honest. It is very lucky. Not much I can do. If things couldn't get any worse though, Fulham double their lead in the 22nd minute. Mama didn't raise a quitter though. Belotti plays a lovely ball over the top to Almiron, who volleys home for a comeback goal. Fulham didn't really like that though, and yeah, they scored a third. Half time though, and this is what it currently looks like. We can definitely rescue something from this.
Read now. Kearney. Surely. And a goal! They're running riot here.
How am I meant to defeat prime Barcelona tiki-taka football with what? Now, I know it's not much, but St. Maximin gets in the box and finds Belotti. We're able to get a goal back at least. So that's how that game ended. I don't know what it was, but Fulham were on fire. Leeds, Premier League. Trying to really not to embarrass ourselves against the newly promoted sides now. We're up against Leeds United, and I'm really looking to hopefully fix what went wrong in the last game. Thankfully, we are able to do something as Giovanni Reina finds Belotti in some space, and he's not missing that any day of the week, is he? He is on fire at the moment, scoring pretty much all of our goals. Once again, Reina on the ball. He had a really good start to this game. Just keeps running with it, to be perfectly honest with you. Hits it with his left peg and he hits it in the top right corner for 2-0. Leeds come closer in the 30th minute though with a weird free kick, but Dubravka parries out for a corner and they almost capitalise from this. I don't really know what happened here. The corner comes in, a played ball by Phillips, and it just hits the keeper, comes off everyone and their nan, to be perfectly honest with you, but somehow Dubravka handles it and we don't concede. Well, half-time at St James's Park, and the stats, to me, look like Leeds should be a win in this and not us.
No, 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 no.
Anyway, Belotti has the ball on this left side of the pitch, a lovely air-through ball through to St. Maximin, and just look how quick he is, so quick, and guaranteed to put it in the back of the net. That is 3-0 and this game is done and dusted. We're not finished though. We had Callum Wilson come on shortly after that goal, and he is now through on goal. Takes on the keeper very nicely, chips the defenders, but they clear it off the line. Very good clearance indeed. Well, just look how close this is as the goal line decision system hovers over, and the ball is actually halfway across the line, so it was actually very close indeed. Nevertheless, Joaquin Correa, we know he can hit them from outside the box, cuts onto his right foot, Meslier has to make a save. Well, we have ourselves a corner, Fraser crosses it in, and Correa, after getting the corner for us, is able to put it in the back of the net with a brilliant, brilliant header. Well, that is full time against Leeds. There we go. The half-time stats looked a bit in Leeds' favour, but that looked a lot better. 4-0, a great win. And finally, Southampton, Premier League. We had a good start in this game as McTominay plays Correa through in the 30th minute. He uses some pace actually and hits the ball with his right foot, a low-driven shot into the bottom corner, and that's 1-0 Newcastle. Southampton come back at us though with Nathan Redmond, plays the ball to Danny Ings, who rockets a shot and it ends up in the back of the net. 1-1 just before the end of the first half. Well, at the half now and not much really to separate us. I felt confident though, and despite our lack of possession once again, we're going to take the win here. Well, early on in the second half, Fraser is put through. He shoots, but he's just wide of the post. Another big chance here. Renato Sanchez finds Correa. He shoots. It comes off Belotti's head, but the keeper is able to put it over the bar.
A really sumptuous ball.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
Well, it felt like everything was just chance after chance after chance. However, we get ourselves a double corner here. That chance there was just straight out for another one. But this corner here, Ryan Fraser pings it in. And it's a beautiful headed goal by Fabian Schär. I believe it was Boateng, Correa and Schär who've all scored headers now. But yeah, really good headed effort for 2-1. Nevertheless, we are not done. It's that man Correa plays a lovely, lovely ball to St. Maximin as he somehow holds off the Southampton centre-back, and we're able to get a late goal in the 89th minute, but definitely one that was needed to shore up the win. Well, there are the stats at the end of the final whistle, and yeah, a good second half performance was able to get us the victory. Anyway guys, I'm going to end the episode off here. If you have enjoyed, smash that like button, subscribe if you are new around here. I'm really, really enjoying making this series, more than anything I've ever done before, so I'm going to keep it going. It's super fun and I'm hoping you guys enjoy it too. I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.